Russian President Vladimir Putin is set to make a significant diplomatic move by visiting Mongolia next week, as announced by the Kremlin on Thursday. This visit is particularly noteworthy as it marks Putin's first trip to a country that is illegally bound to arrest him and transfer him to the International Criminal Court. The context for this potentially risky visit dates back to March of last year when the ICC issued an arrest warrant for Putin. The changes stem from accusations that Moscow unlawfully deported Ukrainian citizens and children during the ongoing invasion of Ukraine, which is now entering its third year. As a signatory of the Rome Statute, the treaty that governs ICC, Mongolia is technically obligated to comply with the court's demands, including the arrest of individuals with outstanding warrants. Despite this legal obligation, the likelihood of Mongolia detaining Putin is very low. The country has been a long ally of Russia and has maintained a neutral stance on the 2022 invasion of Ukraine. This diplomatic balancing act suggests that Ulaanbaatar is unlikely to take such a drastic step against the Russian leader. The purpose of Putin's visit, according to the Kremlin, is to commemorate a historical event, the 1939 Soviet-Mongolian victory over the Japan in the Battle of Khalkhin Gol. The shared military history highlights the long-standing ties between Russia and Mongolia. Furthermore, the Kremlin has also stated that the head of the state will also discuss the prospect of further developing the Russian-Mongolian Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, indicating the visit's importance for bilateral ties. The situation is reminiscent of a similar scenario that unfolded last year involving South Africa, another Rome Statute signatory. South Africa sought an exemption to allow Putin to attend the BRICS summit. However, in that instance, Putin ultimately chose to skip the event, avoiding potential legal complications. The timing of Putin's visit to Mongolia is also interesting, coming on the heels of joint military exercise between Russia and Mongolia. It also highlights Russia's confidence in its relationships with certain allies and the willingness to challenge the authority of international institutions like the ICC. This visit will likely be closely watched by international community, as it can set a precedent for how countries balance their treaty obligation with their diplomatic relationships in an increasingly multipolar world.
Don't miss out. Log on to oneindia.com for more updates.